everybody, welcome to my daily vlog channel. I am off today. So far today, I've already watched an episode of Twin Peaks. Episode 2 to be on. Actually, the pilot I watched the other night. I watched episode 1. I guess it's considered episode 1. But anyways, and I started watching Dracula. But now I'm going to go have lunch, pick up some Bono's barbecue, and have lunch with my wife. So yeah, today I am off, which means you will be getting a full vlog today. I was thinking, I really wish I could do these type of vlogs every single day, but with my work schedule, it's just like, sometimes it's just impossible. But that's no excuse. But I do miss doing full-on vlogs like that encompass the entire day as much as I used to. Because I used to have 4 days off a week. Or no, 4 days off every other weekend, but I only worked 4 days a week. Now I work 5, 6 days a week, and I have like 1 day off 1 week and then 2 days off the next week. But yeah, so I'm gonna go pick up some lunch now. So come with me. I love this new Green Day album. Woohoo! It is so good. I love this new album because it has little mixtures of you know, almost like Kerplunk and Dookie, and then added with some stuff from like Nimrod and Warning and Insomniac, with a little bit of style from American Idiot, you know, and 21st Century Breakdown. It's just, I love it. You know, some of their albums between this one and, you know, American Idiot, I'm not really the biggest fan of. Like the trilogy album that they came out with, I think it was like, I forgot what it was called, but it was 3 albums. They were okay. But this one is a return to form. And I know some people are going to say, well, they haven't been returned to form since, you know, before Nimrod came out, you know, because it's not exactly how they used to. Well, bands adapt, and that's how I think of. I mean, Green Day, they've adapted. Blink-182, they've adapted. Metallica adapted. I mean, the Beatles adapted. They go from, you know, I Want to Hold Your Hand to, you know, the almost like the psychedelic kind of rock that they got into in the 70s. But, yeah, you have to grow if you're in a band. You got to adapt with the times. Don't worry, I'm not going to hog. I'm picking up my food to go. Alright, well, I got a Diet Coke, and I have a Bono's beef brisket salad. Alright everybody, well now I'm heading to get my hair cut. Yes, I decided to go get my hair cut because it's been a little while and I haven't been able to really do anything with my hair. And it's hard to keep my hair nice because it's really thick and it curls. So I gotta get it taken care of. Alright, I'm going in to get my hair cut. See all this? This is before, and now at the snap of my fingers, it'll be after. Alright, so there we go. I love it. Time to go home. Alright, well I just got done watching Friday the 13th, Part 3. Part 3 is actually my favorite Friday the 13th, and Part 6 is my second favorite. Yeah, Part 3, I love this film so much. It was actually the first Friday the 13th movie I ever saw as well. I used to work at a retirement community for years, and I met the director of Part 2 and 3 there. His parents lived there at the time, and so I was waiting tables in the restaurant in the community. Clubhouse, kind of like a 5-star dining kind of place. And yeah, so I got his autograph on my ticket For Ryan, best wishes, Steve Miner. So I actually keep that in my Friday the 13th Part 2 case. So it's funny, I was pretty close with his parents, and I always waited on them every single night, and they always talked about how their son Steven is in the movies. They knew I was in the movies. They knew that I like wanted to make movies and stuff like that. I worked there for years, and they said that I was have a chance to meet Steven because he was going to come at Thanksgiving, because that restaurant was open on Thanksgiving, and all the residents would come and bring their family members there. And so when he came there, I was like, wait. Their last name's Miner. His last name is... I was like, oh my gosh. Not only... Because she would always say stuff like, my son Steven likes to make movies with his friends. And I thought that he was, just like me. Turns out, Steve Miner is who it was. And so I met him. He, signed me an autograph. And it was awesome. Especially him being the director of one of my favorite horror movies that I loved growing up. And so, yeah, I keep it right in my Friday 13th Part 2 case. Pretty awesome. So that's my when I met Steve Miner story. So, and at the time, she was like, yeah, he's making a zombie movie right now. And at the time is when he did that remake of Day of the Dead. It had like Ving Rhames in it. Not Dawn of the Dead, the one with the mall that Zack Snyder did. But he was directing like a straight-to-video kind of Day of the Dead. And it was terrible. But still, he's still a great filmmaker in terms of the horror genre and what he's done and what he's added and contributed to the genre itself. So, yeah, so that's my I Met Steve Miner story. Garlic, ground beef, pasta, seasonings, some diced tomatoes, garlic for one pot lasagna. So this is gonna simmer like this for about 10 minutes. The ground beef was added. Alright, we added the ricotta and some mozzarella. And look what I got. Alright, here's the finished product. Alright everybody, well, I actually just took a shower. Dinner was amazing. It was delicious. Now, I just took a shower because I think when I got my hair cut, some of the hair falling in my face and stuff. I'm weird. It makes my allergies feel like they're, coming up, irritated, but it's actually just my anxiety and stuff like that from whenever that happens. So, went and took a shower. I feel great. Later tonight, I'm going to be watching, I don't know what I'm going to be watching yet. A horror movie of some kind. But first, we're going to be catching up on some TV shows. We watched, from last night, we watched NCIS LA. Then we're going to be watching Elementary tonight from last night and catching up on shows. And then earlier today, I didn't really film it, but earlier today I watched Dracula, the Bela Lugosi film, with the Philip Glass score. I love Philip Glass. Me and my wife both do. Phenomenal composer. So I saw the Dracula that there's an option on the Blu-ray you could listen to his score, and it was phenomenal. Love the music. Still prefer the original version because it seems to fit better, but Philip Glass is an amazing musician and composer, and his score was phenomenal, and I want to get the album for it. So it was great. And took a little nap because I didn't really sleep all that good last night after SNI and after watching the movie. it was pretty late, and I woke up my normal time, so I still woke up around 7:30 this morning. So I only had about 4 hours, maybe 3.5, 4 hours of sleep. So I took a little nap this afternoon, about a 30-minute nap, and then we made dinner. Oh, dinner was so good, so fresh. Tasting the tomatoes were so fresh and delicious, and everything about it was so good. So now we're gonna sit down, continue catching up on some shows, and I'm gonna watch a movie later. So I'll see you in a second. I decided to watch The Shining. So if you guys will please just excuse me while I watch this. I'm just kidding. Alright guys, I'm gonna watch this, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye.